ago, they released the second half of the very weird Winx reboot. How do I feel about it? Not too good, to be honest, because, let's be frank, they pretty much ruined a lot of the aspects of Winx. Like, removed a lot of core characters, and they just, the designs are just a no. It's just no. So that's why I'm making my own hypothetical reboot. Obviously I can't animate for squiddly squats, so yeah. And I'm not doing all of them in one video just due to the burnout I'm going to get, so we're going to start with Bloom.
The original reboot is alright, to say the least. I'm not a fan of it, but for this section we're going to talk about her casual fit, because her OG one is very iconic with its blues and yellows. I love the pastel look. It's just an iconic look, but I think, if my memory serves me correct, season 5 and onwards, she's put in more pink. Like, I understand why, to appeal more to the female side of the fan base, but I don't know. I just like her in blue and yellows more often, and I understand why. Since I'm not sure. Actually, I don't understand why they put her in more pink, because honestly, the hottest fire color I know of is blue, and I don't know, I feel like it just makes more sense. But that's just me. Anywho. And her personality switch is kind of drastic. I'm not sure no one else notices this, but Bloom already knows about her powers compared to season 1 of the OG, where she doesn't know about her powers or much of her origins to begin with. But it seems in the reboot she knows about her powers and a little bit of her origins, and she knows that Vanessa and Mike are her adoptive parents. And can we just talk about Daphne's reboot? It looks actually horrendous. I can't look at Daphne or Diaspora the same. It's just a no-no. Another problem of the reboot is the sudden introduction of Damien. Yes, that Kingdom Hearts looking guy who is apparently supposed to be Flora's new love interest after they got rid of Helia due to their creative choices. So, yeah. Bloom was just more controlled compared to her season 1, though more dramatic. So, anyways, for her casual fit for my hypothetical reboot, I'm going to keep saying hypothetical a lot. So she's more on the artsy side. I gave her messy hair, because just put some of it in a bun, and her hair is more flame-like and messy and all over the place. And for her shirt design, I decided to go for butterflies, since in her reboot transformation, there seems to be butterflies, or I think so, they're butterflies. They're just flying around her, and I wanted to keep her colors of their OG design, so yeah, butterfly. And I also kept her flared out jeans and sandals. Just added some, because I like to think she stitches stuff, finds old clothes and then stitches them together to be her own. So, yeah. And I gave her a little bag for her art supplies, because I think whenever she goes out on walks, she brings a small sketchbook and some pencils and stuff. And yeah. Oh, and I forgot. I gave her freckles to like emulate dragon scales, since she's the family fairy of the dragon flame. So that's like spreads to the back of her back, and a bit more prominent on her stomach area when we get to her fairy form. And we're back. It's been a bit over a week, but we're on to the fairy form. For her fairy form, I pretty much kept the OG colors of her magic Winx, which is blue as the main color and yellow as the secondary, or what's it called? Accent color. I also added some draconic features, since she's the fairy of the dragon flame, so I thought I'd put more dragon emphasis into it. And without further ado, let's get on to the hypothetical video I've made, obviously. For Bloom's origins, inspired by Ghost Probably. You should check out her stuff. It's amazing. Daphne pretty much sacrificed herself, pretty much in the same way in the original, to protect her from the wrath of the ancestral witches. I can't speak for craft guys. Who wish to have the powerful dragon flame for their own evil purposes, obviously. In turn, Bloom's biological parents and sister were supposedly destroyed by the dark forces of the ancestral witch trio. Bloom was then sent through a magical tunnel of sorts to Gardenia on Earth. About 16 or so years passed after the destruction of Domino. As she grew up, her powers again increased. Being a creative child, Bloom would make drawings of beautiful fairies and other magical creatures, putting the smiles of her adoptive parents, Mike and Vanessa Peters. On the eve of Bloom's 16th birthday, her powers began to sprout, and she basically begins to sprout magic dust or something from her hands in the form of tiny little flame speckles, and which kind of makes her confused on how she had these powers, who gave them to her, and she has wings. So yeah, that's basically how my hypothetical episode 1 will go. She doesn't meet Stella till episode 2. And not sure about the rest, but we'll get to them in later videos because I'm doing them separately. So for now, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, oh yeah, and thank you guys for over 500. We're at 507, probably way more than that at the time I'm doing this video, but thank you guys. I know my views aren't very good at the moment, but we're gonna work with what we got.
We go to a party, and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady who's walking around with me. And then she asks me, do you feel alright? And I say yes, I feel wonderful today.
And here are my redesigns of
Bloom, both casual and fairy form. Stella's video is on its way. I've yet to finish editing it though, so that might take me a few weeks to a month. Who knows? Because I'm getting to the stages where, high school's kicking my butt. I got finals in a few weeks, so yay.